high-value man is the epitome of masculinity, leadership, charm, and sophistication. He's a man of means and influence, loved by women, revered by men, and moves gallantly through the challenges of life with courage and pride. He's very sensitive, and his choice of relationship is very different. He would never date a gold digger or clingy girl. So are you excited to learn why high-value men never date these girls? Time to tell you which type of girls you have to pay attention to. Motor mouth. This type chatters incessantly about every topic that crosses her mind, no matter how mundane or unimportant it may be. She will drive you crazy with her never-ending monologues about the guy at work who never makes a new pot of coffee when he finishes the last one, and the woman at the supermarket who wears too much makeup. The worst type of motor mouth is the one whose favorite topic of conversation is herself. If you manage to make it through 2 hours of listening to her talk about the new shoes she wants to buy or her lower back pain, you're prepared to survive anything. Usually, high-value men don't like these types of girls. The clingy girl. This girl is a nuisance who can't go anywhere or do anything without the company of her partner. She'll adopt your interests, calls 20 times a day, and fly off the handle anytime she's not around to monitor your behavior. This type of girl will smother any chance of you missing her by insisting that you spend every waking moment with her, refusing to let you go out with the boys or spending any significant amount of time with anyone else. The insecure one. An insecure girl can make your life a living hell. She'll make little things seem big and complicated. She'll call and text you incessantly just to figure out what you're up to. An insecure girl won't appreciate you having friends. Also, you cannot expect trust in a relationship like this. So high-value men never date insecure women. Professional gossip. Never plan to date or marry any girl who's a gossip. If you do, then you've made a big mistake. Whether she's talking about other people in your family or coworker, gossip is gossip. But the worst is that woman who gossips about the husband to her friends and families. Calvin Thompson describes gossip to be more damaging than adultery, and that's because people that gossip never believe they're doing anything wrong. But everyone knows that adultery is wrong. That simply means you should stay away from any girl that gossips because gossip leads to other gossip. The needy girl. Sometimes it's nice to know that your girlfriend feels like she needs you, even if it's just to reach the higher shelves in her kitchen or get rid of spiders that have wandered into her apartment. Some women take that neediness way too far, however, and once she has a boyfriend, she finds it difficult to function without your presence, sometimes going so far as to cut off all contact with her friends so that she can spend her waking hours hanging out with you. Of course, you don't get to say in whether you want to break from her from time to time. The gold digger. The gold digger is just there to drain you, no strings attached. The gold digger will compliment you on your expensive watch and ask you what kind of car you drive, where you live, and what you do for a living. These girls don't play. There's a huge chance she's not just dating you alone, she has a sugar daddy somewhere in the city. She'll constantly size you up within the first 5 minutes and drop you just as quickly if your cash flow runs out, and you can't take her shopping anymore. These types of women will just suck your wallet dry and leave you drop you like a bad habit. Women obsessed with marriage. Many women are infatuated with the idea of marriage. They've planned out their lives to finest silly detail, and they see happiness as some sort of utopia that they can create by following certain steps. They must have 2 children by the time they're 32, and they had better be living in a cute white house with a pug and a quirky neighbor who does good impressions. If any girl mentions making a family or getting married before you've even gotten to know her, run away. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now let's get back to our topic. Materialistic. Well, there's nothing really wrong with liking materialistic things. However, if a girl is with you only because you shower her with gifts, then maybe it's time you think about where you want to take this relationship to. If your girl constantly talks about getting her gifts, shopping for her, taking her out to fancy dinners, and is never available when you need her emotionally, then this is the type of woman you should not date. Who constantly nags? Stand-up comics love to make jokes about nagging wives, but the nagging doesn't just start the day after you say "I do." While both sexes can be guilty of nagging their partners, it's definitely something that is perceived to be a mainly female trait. Indeed, the former head of the health service in the UK even said that men have a shorter life expectancy than women because their wives nag them to death. So being nagged by your girlfriend to go to the shops or pick up after yourself isn't just annoying, it could be damaging to your health too. Want to have it all chick. These chicks are always interested in what other people have not minded that they have the same. For example, she has red shoes, but she saw the neighbor wearing purple color and immediately she prefers that purple color. Any woman like that never gets satisfied with anything. If you want to date that type of woman, then make sure your bank account is loaded because she'll leave you when you can't satisfy your needs. Radical feminist. There's nothing wrong with dating a modern woman. Feminists are happy to pay their own way, don't need a guy to take care of them 24/7, and are often better at do-it-yourself than their male partners. However, beware of the feminist who says she believes in equality of the sexes when what she really means is that women are vastly superior and all the problems on earth can be traced back to men. Women who don't give space. If you find yourself warding off incessant phone calls about nothing from your brand new girlfriend, you may have inadvertently landed a clinger. There are some girls out there who just can't get enough of their boyfriends, no matter how inappropriate the situation may be. At a funeral, expect a call. If you don't answer, expect a text whining about you not answering your phone. Indecisive. Lastly, the indecisive. A woman like this will take your heart on quite a ride because she doesn't really know what she wants. One moment she's into you, and the other moment she's confused and wants to take a step back. This internal struggle is not going to be resolved anytime soon, so do yourself a favor and find someone who's just as into you as you are into them. Healthy relationships are marked by peace, not by constant doubt and regret. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you like this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video.